Family is everything to Zara. As a little girl, she dreamed of having a husband and a family of her own. They would live modestly but happily on a small farm on the outskirts of town where they would raise animals and work off the land. When she first met and married her husband, she was so happy. And when the children came, she was happier still. But poverty was a dark cloud that slowly grew more and more present in their lives. Their children needed food and medicine, and every day was a struggle. Her husband became a Boko Haram member and fighter. He told Zara he had no choice. They either joined the fighters or they would live a desperate life with no house, no money, and worse still, they might be killed. In the end, it was Zara's husband who would die first. He was killed by the police during an attack on a marketplace that he was part of. Zara was so desperate and lost. She had always been worried about her husband's membership of Boko Haram, and now her 2 sons had also joined the group. She witnessed the death of innocent people. She knew that what the group stood for was wrong, and she was worried all the time that her sons would be killed. But she had no money. She was forced to leave behind her family and friends. Her sons told her that Boko Haram would look after her. Instead, she was forced to work as a maid for one of the elders. She wasn't paid. She slept on the floor. She was forced to perform sexual acts to keep the elders from beating her. Then Zara fell pregnant. Her sons were killed and she lost all hope. Everything she had been offered failed to materialize, and innocent people continued to die. She knew that the truth had been hidden from her and she was determined to do something about it. But an inner conviction told her she must leave the group. She could return to her family and things could be better for her and her unborn baby.
She knew that her life meant nothing to the group. She had been exploited and taken advantage of, and it was time to make a change. But the escape was not easy. Living in the dead of the night, with her children by her side, seeking for shelter where she could and only traveling at night, she found refuge in a family who took her in, fed her and her children. In that kindness, she found the peace she had been looking for. I am her friend, and this is her story. I now see a woman who works and earns for her children. She is now rebuilding her life for the sake of her new baby, and slowly things are getting better. She makes it her business to talk to other mothers too, to make the truth clear to them, to tell others not to fall into the same trap she did, because
your life is nothing to them.